So in today's video, we're going to be installing a Mark 6 TDI spoiler. It's an Oettinger, I think that's how you say it, on the rose gold Golf. This is a Mark 6, as you can see when we bought it from the last video. If you haven't seen it, click the little label there and it will take you to the video. This is a spoiler. It did originally have a spoiler on it, but when we bought it, it didn't come with one. So we're going to be putting a replacement on today. This is kind of what it's going to look like. So it's going to give it that extra look, because without it, it looks a bit plain. So we're going to be installing that today, and I'm going to show you how to install it step by step in this video. So let's get on with it. This is the tape that they use. It's just a sticky double-sided tape. We're going to cut it to size around the edge there. We're going to leave that hole clear because that's a drainage hole, and that would have been where the M6 bolt would have gone, but obviously it's not going to work. Same here. In the middle, we're going to tape round it, but we're going to leave that little drainage again so that the water drains through. And the same on this side, the exact same as the other side. So let's cut this tape to size. So put the first bit on. Remember not to go over the drainage. Once that's on, go around the edge of it with Tiger Seal. Right, so this is what it's looking like. I've cut all the tape and put it on. The red will need peeling off before we put it on. That's how I've done the pattern there. Same there, you can do it any way you want, but just put on as much as possible, just so it gives it that extra support. What I also did is put a spoiler on, and I lifted it up a little bit and marked where the edges are. So that's the top, that's the bottom, and then here I've marked around as well, just because I want to put a blob of Tiger Seal on each corner and in the center, just so I know exactly where to go. And then that's as far as the side goes. Let's start applying some Tiger Seal and remove all of the tape. So that is all of the red tape off. Now the sticky side is showing. We can start applying the Tiger Seal. This is the Tiger Seal I'm using. You can use whatever one you want, but personally I always use the U-Pole one, as it's always worked for me, so I've stuck to it. This will come out black as it shows there. Then just put your nozzle on, and we're going to get a sealant gun, and then we can start putting the bonding on the spoiler, and we can start applying it. Make sure to put enough on, but also you don't want to go overkill on it so it splurges out everywhere, so just be careful of how you apply it. Remember, don't seal on the drainage hole. Doesn't really matter about this screw hole now, because obviously we're not drilling through it, but just make sure not to go over that drainage hole, otherwise water will get trapped in your spoiler. And then just to make sure, I'm going to put a little bit on top of the car, not a lot. And the same here, I've marked out where not to go past. Now that that's on, that's what it looks like. Now we can apply the spoiler. You now got to make sure that you put this on properly. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold both corners and just slip it on nicely. Don't rush it. There. And that is the spoiler installed. So now we have to wait 24 hours for this to set, and once it's set you can start driving the car again. Just because you've got to let the sealant go off and actually bond from the car to the spoiler. Let me know what you guys think about the spoiler down below in the description, and that is it done. It's been 24 hours and it's bonded on. To make it a little bit more sturdy, we're going to seal around the edges of it so it looks a little neater. Now just sealed it. We've done that corner there, in the center here, and just on this corner at the other side to give it that extra support. It is really sturdy, it ain't moving. it's just to give it a neater look, which it definitely looks a lot nicer. This is the side profile now. It looks so much better with the back spoiler on. Would this be the spoiler you choose, or would you choose a different one?